Hello and welcome back everyone. Now we are going to learn about the demultiplexer. Well, this seems opposite as a multiplexer and you are absolutely right. That is the demultiplexer. So when we make its IC diagram, it seems something like this. There is only one input and possibly many outputs. I am drawing four for our convenience and studying purposes. So it is 1 cross 4 and this is demultiplexer. So this is gonna be our input and these are gonna be our outputs. So I am going to write O1, O2, O3 and finally O4. So this is the IC representation of the demultiplexer. Well, what else is there? Well, in one word, what I would like to present demultiplexer is very simple: broadcast. Well, you can remember this word and you can understand that how it's actually been working in the real life condition. Like for example, you're working in a radio station. So you are working in a radio station. So what you do from there? You broadcast the information, music, song and everything to the different places where you are allowed or you have the frequency by your radio station, and whoever needs that or call for that or receive that person or that instrument specifically is going to get the information. So they are going to get the inputs from you, or you can say information from you. So this is the kind of the broadcast. So you are broadcasting through your network and you are being the center of it. So what is the difference? Well, I would like to take you back on the multiplexer where we have studied. Here we were the central system receiving. So the word here is receiving information from all these places. But in demultiplexer we are transmitting. So this is transmitting, or in one word, as I said, you can call it as broadcast. So we are broadcasting our network through the center system, and this particular aspect is called as demultiplexer broadcast, as I have written here. I hope you have learned that what is the meaning of the broadcast. Now let's quickly make its diagram and learn something from it. So as usual, we are going to make the four AND gates and we're gonna present the two NAND NOT gates. Well, can you figure out in this diagram IC representation that what is missing here? I missed something here by intention. Can you figure this out? Till I make this diagram, till I make this circuit diagram design actually, you have the time to figure out. So try to figure out this, and I'm going to sing a song. I'm going to sing a song and you might get the hint from it. Well, the hints are always there. You have to just beware and do some take care. Well, if you notice, you have noticed something, but when you see how you are gonna be, well, I am making the four outputs here. So O1, O2, O3 and O4 is all about here. Well, so you figured out. I'm just left with the connections. So I'm not going to connect it before I tell you. Before this, I would love to tell you. Well, so first of all, let me remove this IC word here and let me write something. Well, why not these two? Remember, we are controlling the inputs. Yes, both in multiplexer and demultiplexer. Well, you can make it upside or downside, that completely doesn't matter. Just flipping it up. I'm flipping it up, and that's it. You can even make it here, but I'm not making it here. That's it. Nothing special. So these are the inputs that we give in here also. As you remember, S1 and S0. This was the table, but this was representing the input on which we have written the outputs. So this was the I0, I1, I2, I3 thing. And now what we are gonna do here is we are gonna get the different output. It means on the broadcasting level, we can change the way output is coming. Well, that's the powerful thing, isn't it? So is this is the S0 bar, this is S0, this is S1, and this is S1 bar. Well, it's a little bit messed up. Let me clean this up so that we can learn the things quite clearly in a good way. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's remove it completely so that we can learn the things. I will make it again if required. For now, we are going to understand the circuit of the demultiplexer. So we are left with the connections now. So let's connect the things. So first thing first, what we needed here, 0, 0. Remember? So what we need to do, we need to just connect. Okay, this one is bar and this one is not barred. Okay, now we are ready to give the connections. So we are connecting it, and through these all the things, and in the second one we need 0 comma 1. So in the 0 comma 1 I'm going to connect it through the 0 here, and for the 1 we need the S1, so we are connecting it here. So this is the second thing that we have got. Now we want 1 comma 0, so just invert the thing. That's it, that's all what we want to do. So this is it, and here now finally we want 1 comma 1. So 1 comma 1 is both S0 and S1 without bars. So just connecting it up, and are we done? What do you think? Well, we are left with one more line. Which line? Well, the input line. So here is the input line. Well, here we do not need to represent I naught or that all the kind of things that we have done previously for the multiplexer thing. Instead, we just want one connection so that we can connect everything to this broadcasting channel, or demultiplexer in simple words. Now let's just connect this through all the way. Well, don't get confused from my diagrams. It is just the connection. That's why I've written everything so that you can see the things quite clearly. Okay, now we are done with the multiplexer. And what was its IC diagram? That seems like, well, let's make that too right here that I rubbed there, and let's make it clearly. So here it is, and we were having the connections as one output and four. Okay, you have got my point. One input and four outputs. Sometimes you get X smart. Good. 1 cross 4. So this is our demultiplexer, and we should not forget that we have also given the control lines. I call them control lines. So these are the control lines. Why I'm calling it control lines? Because this is gonna decide that what is going to happen with the output thing and all that. So this is the O1, O2, O3 and O4. In the simplest word, this is the IC representation or the symbolism. If you look inside, this looks like this. So these are the exact thing, but we are presenting it in a different way. That's it. That's all it. So in the technical basis, you can remember it like this one. And for the purpose of truly Marvel engineer, you need to understand this all the system. So that's all it. That's I wanted to present you. And this is it for the our demultiplexer, and now we're going to learn about the last in this topic, which are the encoders. So see you in that one. Take care. God bless.